have you ever seen a face so handsome? I mean, just look at it. He looks, he's lightning. He's sparking everywhere. The Mephisto build, as it stands right now, is the Q build. And he does an obnoxious amount of damage, just indiscriminate AoE damage and cooldown reduction with this build. So Q at level 1 for the decreased cooldown once you complete the quest. 60% heals on your Q when you're hitting them, because it is probably going to hit more than one person if you're playing this build correctly. 7 is ghastly armor, because having armor when you blink in, you're going to want to blink in to make risky plays. You're going to want to blink in to just like fuck with the enemy team. So I think this is the best of these three. 10, I take Durance of Hate, because this synergizes really well with the rest of the build and is incredible engage. I take Hysteria at 13 rather than Abhorred Skull, though, because Hysteria makes your Q cooldown drop this bitch from 60 seconds to like 30 with maybe 2-3 casts. And if you're hitting multiple people on those casts, holy fuck, you can have your ult up again in like 10 seconds. Nuts. 16 is Lightning Reaction, just because of the amount of ridiculous ass damage that you're already going to be doing. Coupled with your W and your Q, you're going to be throwing down tons more AoE damage with this ability. And then 20, Unspeakable Horror, is really good. I didn't initially love this talent, but the more that I play with it, the after the root expires, 3-second silence is pretty fucking good if you have a team that's going to be following up on you, making sure that the enemy team can't counter engage. So definitely an acquired taste, but I do like it now. So let's get into this game. Let's hate on some people and make them hate us back. Alright, dudes. This is another Team League game, and outside my normal procedure of playing the main tank, I saw an opportunity to play Mephisto. So, I took it! I like this hero. He's not exactly easy, and I do think that he has a smaller niche than some other heroes, but I do like him a lot. So, Alterac specifically, I felt like he was going to be really good, getting some easy stacks right out at the beginning mid lane fight, and apparently someone figured this out at some point, but the Q build is the go-to, and I saw it, and I loved it, and I play it now. Whereas I used to play a lot of the cooldown reduction build. So I'm gonna go down bottom because I don't want to make Zul'jin, Ana, or Garrosh do it, because they benefit a lot from having other people in their lanes. And Blaze is already doing his finest up there in the top lane. That guy, that Blaze player we picked up along our travels in Team League, and he was super good at offlaning and just being a good player. So Team League is good for finding things. There's not a whole lot that's going to be going on in this bottom lane. It's just me trying not to die against this Zeratul. You'll see as this game goes on that guy is a massive pain in the ass, but he is a very good player. He also took the weird build. But let's go see what's going on in the middle lane. What are my buttons again? Am I 5? I am 5. Okay. Totes. This is super cool. Right now, our whole game plan around these comps is to take Zul'jin into the late game. He's got 32 stacks right now. I did make the call at 2 minutes to go start the Merc camps, or the Merc camp singular. This might seem stupid because This camp takes for fucking ever to actually get out, and it only goes down the middle lane. The boss lanes are, you know, you have to go take the fucking boss to do anything with those. But the more and more that I play this map, the more important that this camp seems. Pushing with it specifically seems most important because even as the game goes on, you'll notice that this camp absolutely fucking destroys everything if you leave it alone. Like, it's worse than the shaman camps on Infernal Shrines. It's worse than the Hellbats on Braxis or Warhead. Like, these motherfuckers will just go. Let's see what we're doing here. Not a whole lot. Just in time to miss that kill. So, team doing a good job pushing up with that, making the most out of the camp, its armor shred, all that stuff. I was trying to catch as much soak as Zeratul was getting, because one of the stupidest parts about this map is that 7 makes a lot of difference in this objective fight. So Zeratul right now getting all kinds of soak for his team, we can't cap it for whatever reason. We're doing a little bit too much focus on heroes right now, and Zeratul's getting, or was getting, their team closer and closer to 7. So now they've got about quarter level lead on us. That's going to push him even closer. I can't kill him even though Garrosh did make that sick ass throw. All I can do is hope to get stacks and keep reducing my cooldowns. I can go in to stop him, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. Murden can't kill me, so I'm not super worried about that. Blaze is in the bottom lane trying to get us to 7, which is the smart thing to do. Oh boy. Just going for some more cooldown reduction, sign us some blanket damage here. Our Zul'jin's back, looking for stacks. There's Zeratul. Maybe not the best direction to throw him, but I didn't die, so that's not bad either. No! Okay, good job. Just more free stacks. Trying to channel the objective, but it looks like we're just going to lose it, which isn't great, but it's certainly not the worst thing. So, you can almost guarantee that you are going to lose the first fort with the first objective if you lose the objective, because that's how this map fucking works for some reason. Yes, that's right. So the call was just to spread out. Most of them are showing in the bottom lane. Zeratul split off to the mid lane, which is not what you want to do with this objective. Because when you have all 5 people in one lane with the objective, it's a guaranteed fort. They're still probably going to get the guaranteed fort because it's 4 versus 1 in the bottom lane. And I guess it's fine because Zeratul's getting some... or would have been getting some extra soak. I don't know where he is now. But I cleared out the top one for free. We cleared out the middle one for free. And now we have enough time to rotate bottom. They're going to back away from that bottom camp because you can't do anything else with it. It's half dead. It's not going to do any damage to the bottom lane there. I see them all in mid, so I don't necessarily want to go any further forward in the top lane. I do want some more stacks though, so I'm coming in, blinking, Qing, lightninging, yeah. Zeratul hovering around on the top there. Just trying to get away from him. Put some damage down. We're halfway to completing our quest for our Q at level 1. I did take the healing skull missile at 4, and at 7 was the ghastly armor. So I do have a little bit more survivability now when we blink. Let's see what's going on down here. Currently 108 stacks on our Zul'jin. He wants to go in, but at the same time, our tank and our healer are behind him, so it's not the safest play. Probably just looking for more stacks to get that quest completed, to get us that power spike. I'm just over here soaking a lane. Nothing really interesting. So let's keep an eye down here. Now at this point, we should probably be doing the camp. Zero Tool completely dodging my ultimate, but he's not actually going to kill me. I'm not going to kill him. Things happened. Had I hit my ult, had he not dodged it, he'd be dead there. And had I stayed a little bit further out to the right, I would be dead there. So, here's the camp. That's the correct call. Way to go, team. We got Garrosh soaking the lane. I am back in the fountain getting some help. We are about 30 stacks shy of completed Zul'jin quest. That would be before 10 minutes, so assuming he's done by then. Which is a pretty relevant power spike for us. Enemy team got the camp too, so we're looking to fight them, make sure that ours does more. I am laying down the AoE damage. And it's really easy to ignore Mephisto's damage, I think. You know, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, there's the ult. Double roots. Keep throwing down Qs. Got the taunt right after. Really, really sick follow-up there. Zul'jin making it out alive from the Zero Tool. Only got one kill. I really thought that we had more than one kill. Which is, I don't know. I guess I felt like I heard the cue, but I didn't. I mean the sound cue, but I didn't. Zero Tool goes down. There's our second kill. Just gonna keep on dealing damage. I almost went over the wall for that. I almost did. Not that I would have killed anybody. Probably would have killed myself. But I almost did. And there goes our blaze. Just trying to keep them from channeling at this particular moment. That fucking sanctification. See, and that's kind of why I feel like people ignore Mephisto damage. Because... Oh! Got him. Got two. I don't have any mana to keep going. I don't know why I launched that ult, to be honest with you. There wasn't much my teammates could do in that particular moment. Keep an eye over here. Looks like we might lose our Garrosh. Nope, we're good. Because he's got fucking armor. He's got shit tons of armor. Enemy team's got the channel. We're looking to engage here because it is 11 to 12. They don't have a talent tier advantage yet. I have full everything. Looking for stacks, throwing Qs, getting the cooldown reduction in the bunker. Throw more Qs, throw more Ws, blink more. Your blink does offer cooldown reduction, by the way. What I could have been doing there, had I been more aware of it, is going up to that bush. That bush at the top of the map there. We're losing a lot of soak bottom. I hate this map. What was he saying? Oh yeah, going up to that bush, blinking down, dealing damage from there, then hopping into the bunker. Total whiff. Absolutely threaded the needle on that whiff. Going into the bunker, and then that would have stopped me from going back to my shade. Looks like we're going to lose Blaze. Got the taunt. I only have so many Qs. Got a W, though. And the enemy team is literally just standing in damage. Oh, Tyrael. Man, if his auto attacks, Mephisto's auto attacks did any amount more than they do, wow, what a tiny body block. That's insane to me. We're going to lose this one too, which is still not that big a deal. They are 13 to our 12 right now. We did not get enough out of that fight. Oh yeah, but the damage from Mephisto, like, it seems so often that people ignore it, but if he's hitting multiple people with his Q, multiple people with his W, he's just going to keep flinging shit until someone dies. Like, it's such unnoticeable damage, yet still absolutely crazy damage because there's so fucking much of it. So it's pretty nuts, especially in those little bunched up corridors. Like, as you can tell, had I had enough mana for another Q, I probably would have killed Tyrael. It's getting some cooldown reduction. They got the top fort, no biggie. I am of the belief. I made the call. Please don't go that way. Please don't walk around to the right side. Whiffing my ult again. That's why I went behind the buildings. So, this map, it feels like that sanctification saved him by just a bit, and then he still died. Because you got to use that at the beginning of the team fight. He honestly should probably be using that on my ult, but whatever. No. Fucking Zeratul. It's one route, only got the one. Zeratul's in the back, whipping out the Taz Dingo. Nice. So we didn't lose anybody, but we didn't kill anybody, and we chased really far up. And it is 14 to 15. They are about to hit 16, which really annoys me, because on this map in particular, the lanes push so far back from the objective. And the size of this stupid map in relation to the objective means that getting that soak is almost fucking impossible. It's so frustrating. We missed like such huge fucking waves in the bottom because we were trying to get the objective, which is really important on this map because it just does so much damage. But we couldn't because we had to focus on keeping each other alive in the team fight on the objective that was on the opposite side of the stupid map, closer to the enemy team. Like, throw up in my mouth. I don't like the design of this map. Anyway, we have Blaze off in the top lane, soaking, doing a masterful job. The enemy team showing middle just then, but looks like they are gone now. Probably stacking up for the objective. Camps are cleared for both teams, so nothing that we can do there. If you are... Oh my god, instantly. Fuck, it just bush checked. See, that's how you should be using Sanctification, I think. He should have actually whipped that earlier. They're still really bunched up though, so I'm just gonna keep throwing Qs into the choke. Blaze still going in, Garrosh still going in, still throwing Qs, blinking in, throwing more Qs, getting the cooldown reduction. I've got my ult up again. Caught him. Double root, triple root. Hit the W. Yep. Oh, trying to get away from the stupid Zeratul who's being fucking annoying. That was a 15 to 17 fight. We did lose our Zul'jin. None of our other players died though. And even though they get the objective, I still feel like that was a win for us. And I took Hysteria at 13, so my my ult is going to be getting cooldown from my basic abilities as well. So, ta-da! The ult is insanely impactful. By the way, there we go, getting the kills. Trying to throw more Qs. Trying to get the channel on the objective. Fuck yeah, Blaze. Got it. I have lightning reaction now. We did hit 16 during that fight, or during that extended fight. So my damage, my AoE damage ramps up massively at 16. Absolutely insane amounts of damage. I'm going back for mana because I have a half bar. With this build though, mana is going out the window stupid fast. Blaze with the Merc Call again. Really, really good play from this guy. I just, like, you don't see randoms with that kind of understanding. Like, where they fit into a group of 4 and the game in general, which is insane to me. Saw him coming, just didn't want to have him sitting in a bush for the flank. Everything is up right now. Our team is good to go. All we are missing is a nano boost. And I am just going in for some easy poke. Right now the call was, let's just poke easy. We don't need to go in. Try to keep Zeratul off our back line. So Garrosh is going to try and babysit our Zul'jin and our Anna a bit more. So that when that motherfucker does blink in, he gets taunted immediately. Ding, 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 ding. Lots of teleporting going on from the enemy team. Lots of jumping in and jumping out. We don't necessarily care. Gonna whiff my ult for like the 16th time in a row. I have the nano boost on me. I was stunned. Now the nano boost is gone. But the amount of fucking damage this hero puts out for absolutely no reason. It's so insane. Just keep hitting them Qs. Now I'm out of mana. Now I have some mana again. Whoa. Alright. Alright. We're gonna channel the thing. This double tank comp, like, any time that you can run double tank and a hyper carry, do it. Like, this shit works. I really want that. I really want that wave. I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna tap. Like, look at that. Look at how far away that is. How stupid. I hate that. Ugh. I mean, I guess it's not any different than Cursed fucking Hollow or something like that, but it still feels... Ugh. Big ult. Sank saves it. I'll have my ult before he has his ult, though. Especially with that nano boost helping me throw Qs like fucking crazy. Our Blaze does not have any mana. I just took 25 seconds off my ult timer because of my build and these chokes and that Q. Anna is going to die to the Zeratul. But we got the fucking objective, so fuck you, guy. Yeah, you better run. 228 on our stacks for Zul'jin. Let's take a look at those damage numbers. I am doing the most because I am just pure AoE. Like, I do not have to care. And with the way that the shade works in my double tank frontline, like, they can't kill me. Like, even if they wanted to focus me, there's no way. Double hard whiff on the ult, but who cares? Even missing the ult doesn't really matter on this map in particular, because there is going to be... Look, like, it's only 30 seconds right now. Are you kidding? Ugh! It's so good. Like, if I was better at landing the Durance of Hate, the enemy team would be so much more dead. Just so much more dead. But we're going to push with this top. They are going bottom to respond to that side. Middles are dead. Easy lane clear. And now that we've got the boosted damage from the objective, also, our siege potential kind of goes through the roof. Gonna root Stukov there. Not much for it. I really was thinking he would cancel his E or something, but he's just like, whatever. If I'm going to stand here, I'm going to stand here. So, could have been worse. I probably should have waited till the wall was down to do it, honestly, so my tanks could get in. But one of the things that I do have trouble remembering is that Mephisto's ult does not work the same way that his Q does. So your Q will shoot out from where you cast it the first time. Your ult will shoot out from wherever you are, whether you're flinging it from precast or postcast, so it follows you. And I fucked myself up a few times getting out of range because I've teleported backwards. This is the boss call. I don't want them coming in through this way. Blaze doesn't want them coming in through top. Nice. He's putting the slowdown in the choke. Really, really, really loved that he anchored that there. That was super fucking cool. And now we're going to walk this bitch in, get this bottom keep, and try to figure out what the next plan is. We got camps up after this too, so we could potentially take the middle camp. Enemy team deciding that is the best way to relieve some pressure on them. You can't kill me. And in that moment I realized when he comes in on me I should just blink away. Because he is using Vorpal every time that he goes in. Fling it! Got the Rainer. Got the Tyrael too, but no follow-up from the team. Not a big deal. This keep is going down. Whether they like it or not, the boss is still got a decent chunk of health. And my ult is falling down to about 30 seconds. So, what a cool fucking build. What a super cool fucking build. Just clearing out this this front wave here. This one's gonna get the fucking fort, cause this stupid camp is so ungodly strong. Just so strong. Ugh. Like, if you have maybe 6 or 7 archer minions behind this camp, they're gonna, like, win the game. Like, that's it. Game over. Blaze wants to get this camp. I also think that that is the right call, but if you'll notice, we're super split up right now. We have 3 people around the objective. It's, yeah. Like, that. Let's go do the camp, but no. We really need to go do the camp. Blaze is like, okay, I'm coming, but this isn't the right. This is too much of the team reacting to the wrong spot. So that is me whiffing my ult. That's the Hyperion, and then we lose our Zul'jin. It's a good taunt. Let's try and keep us going here. I don't know why Tyrael went backwards with his trait. I mean, it's 50 seconds on the objective timer. Like, we had plenty of time to go get that camp and then go fight, and then the enemy team would have had to have left to deal with the camp, but we decided to trade 2 for 1 instead. I made the double root there. There we go. I did take the silence at 20, so after the root is done, they can't do anything. They are about half health on their core right now because of our minions, which is absolutely nuts to me. Just so fucking crazy. We should go do this camp now. Yes. Thank you. We're not going to take theirs. They're not going to take ours, though. Even if they do take ours, who fucking cares? We still have all our keeps up. All of our lanes are pushed so hard that when they do take the objective, it is going to take ages for it to get down a lane, and it will likely be dead by that time. So we're still wanting to fight around the objective here. Honestly, I think we should be pushing with our mercs. We are bringing the enemy team away from them, though. So I think this still, while it might not be my favorite call, I'm about to get killed by the Zeratul. And then blink back in, got the root. Just going to try to get away. Running away from my team. Oh! Now I'm being chased by the Zeratul and the Muradin. He blinked on me. I'm dead. Bummer. But let's go channel the objective. We got it! Hey! Now we just gotta try to live. The taunt for the save. Maybe Oh, Jesus. If you'll notice the map, though, hi Blaze, we have that merc camp pushing impossibly hard. Like this guy, that keep is going down. So we'll go back over to our Zul'jin and the left side of the map. And the health on the keep on the core right now is less than half. Zul'jin running in, trying to get some stacks, trade a kill, almost got it. There are 3 people right now trying to kill us, and their core is at dead. Ta-da! I have never in my life seen minions on this map kill the core. Ever. Absolute first time I've ever seen it. And that is all because of that camp that took down the mid keep and the enemy team using 3 people to clear or do the objective and kill us instead of going back to defend. So I'm sure that was pretty anticlimactic for most people, but that was really ridiculous when you stop and think about it. So this is the final numbers. 124,000 damage on myself. 107,000 siege damage isn't anything to sneeze at either. Our ZJ 117. Let's take a look at them talents. That's the Q build and Endurance of 8. I don't like the additional spell power at 13. I like the cooldown reduction on my ultimate at 13. So we could make our ability power more and deal more damage, but I think that having the cooldown on the ult, I can get this 2 times in one fight if things are going good enough. And then if the fight is long enough, guaranteed 2 uses of the Endurance of Hate. So even if I fucking miss it, like I did so many times that game, it will still be impactful. Because I'll have another one, and it'll be good, and everything's fun. Murden with 85 stacks on his Stormbolt. That's pretty nuts, man. It's pretty nuts. But anyway, yeah, big takeaways from that game are hitting my fucking abilities, and then trying to react to the map pressure faster. So the big reason that we won that game was that the enemy team was split focused, but we were also split focused if we had just gone for a camp to start pushing that middle lane and then gone for the objective fight. Probably could have taken the kills in a number advantage and then gone on to take the objective and take the game, which would have been a bit more consistent. But Winions are going to do what Winions do. So here we are. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. It's a Mephisto game. Of course it was fun to watch. Everybody loves the Lord of Hatred. Isn't that ironic? But thanks for watching. Leave me a comment if you want to. Do another thing if you want to do that. And then, yeah, feedback is appreciated. Always. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have, well, don't have a hate or spiteful day. Have yourself a nice, lovely day instead.